Hello everybody and welcome back and welcome to the first complete singing session for this term. I'm going to stick to the same format I did last term, which is 3 songs, well, quick warm-up and then 3 songs, something well-known to begin with, something well-known at the end, and something slightly meatier to sort of challenge you a little bit in the middle. And what I want to do, as we did last term, is largely feature songs which I get requests to include, so please do carry on sending me those. It can be something that we normally do in the groups, it can be something completely different, which we don't normally do, so we really, really gratefully appreciate it, so please do carry on sending those in. So yes, quick warm-up, and it will be a quick warm-up because it's going to take a while to go through all 3 songs. So it's down a scale, just a ma, 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 ready, go. Ma, 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 a bit higher. Ma, 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 one more. Ma, 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 ma. So change it now to a me, but keep the jaw down, not me. Don't go bright and me, but me. Sort of a muddy me, slightly frowny. Ready, go. Me, So final one. So this time we're going to do a meh. Have to really open your mouth wide. Meh, 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 and go. Meh, 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 and meh, 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 and meh, 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 meh. So yes, starting with a well-known one, as you can put it in the right key, it's Paper Moon. Say it's only a paper moon. So really bouncy. Like so many of these songs, it's ABA for me. I have a middle section which is contrasting. And the first bit's really bouncy. Say it's only a paper moon. Moon, you do that. Sailing over, sailing, not sailing over a cardboard. Yes, don't go receive pronunciation. Sailing over a cardboard sea. But it wouldn't be make-believe. I think I say to you sometimes with this, imagine you're doing a sort of beach ball. But it wouldn't be make-believe if you believe in me. And then we get to the middle section, it's smoother, so you get the contrast. Without your love, it's a honky-tonk parade. So sing it out a bit more. And then we go back to, it's a Barnum and Bailey world. So there's a real contrast between them. So from the beginning, moon, sailing over a cardboard sea. But it wouldn't be make-believe if you believe in me. Yes, it's only a canvas sky hanging over a muslin tree. But it wouldn't be make-believe if you believe in me. Without your love, it's a honky-tonk parade. Played in a penny arcade. It's a Barnum and Bailey world, just as lonely as it can be. But it wouldn't be make-believe if you believe in me. Smooth. Without your love, it's a honky-tonk parade. Without your love, it's a melody played in a penny arcade. It's a Barnum and Bailey world, just as phony as it can be. But it wouldn't be make-believe if you believe in me. Excellent. So, as I said, it's quite a lengthy song. In the middle saying it's I Dreamed a Dream. I know lots and lots of people love this one. Quite a sad song really in lots of ways. Now, I'm not going to go through it line by line because we have done it lots of times before. And if you look on the YouTube channel, if you search for I Dreamed a Dream, you'll find a video end of the year where I go through it in great detail. So just a few little pointers, and just careful that the first 4 notes, I dreamed a dream, are the same, not I dreamed a dream, but I dreamed. And then really, it's the same trick again and again. You sing right to the end of the line, sing right to the end of the line, and breathe quickly and spring into the next one. So don't go, I dreamed a dream in time gone by. and have a big gap. You've got to make sense of the words. I dreamed a dream in a time gone by, when hope was high and life worth living. Yeah, and then you spring into it. So the hard endings, I dreamed a dream in time gone by. And in fact, if you slightly crescendo to get louder through that last one, when hope was high and life worth living, I dreamed. And then it'll spring into it. And actually the breathing's easier. If you constantly put the system under pressure, and then relax, and then do that, you'll actually get really tired. If you keep it constantly under pressure, great test of those muscles, then it's actually much easier to sing it, much easier to do the breathing. I dreamed that love would never die. I dreamed that God would be forgiving. Then I was young and unafraid. And enjoy the diphthongs, not frayed, but frayed. So stick on the open vowel and then a chewy ending, frayed. When dreams were made and used and wasted, not wasted, but wasted. There was no ransom, particularly on paid. No song unsung, no wine untasted. So let's just do that first section. Dig out the low notes, but the tigers come at na, na, na. Turn the vowel into an A. But the tigers come at night. And then shape the word on thunder with their voices soft as thunder, thunder. So the accent on the first syllable. The temptation is, because it's a low note on thunder, you go thunder, and we get a really loud duh, but it's with their voices soft as thunder, thunder. Yeah, put your tongue between your teeth. Yep, so put your teeth in, and then tongue between them, with their voices soft as thunder, and even lower as they tear your hope apart. Got to really dig it out right from there. Lots of frowning as they tear your hope apart. Remember here, as they turn your dream and you breathe to share. So sneak the breath out to dream as they turn your dream. And a huge breath, because we don't want to breathe again. Don't go shame, and then breathe for that top note. Shame. And leave the aim till the end. So let's do the middle bit. But the tigers go. But the tigers come at night. With their voices soft as first tune. He slept a summer by my side. He filled my days with endless wonder, etc. He took my childhood in his stride. But he was gone when autumn came. And we get the key change, so we ramp up. And when he was thundering on the, and still I dreamed he'd come to me, you know, really throw yourself into it. Can't go, and still I dreamed he'd come to me. Be really dramatic. And still I dreamed he'd come to me. Oh, it's one of those. Obviously, ladies, what you'll have to do. No, you see, men, it's easy, but you know, we're so used to expressing ourselves and being hugely demonstrative and overwrought, it's easy, but obviously ladies, you know, no gender stereotypes here. You'll have to imagine what it's like to be male and be so in touch with your feelings. So you've got to really go for it here. So let's do this section, the And Still I Dreamed. In fact, I'll just do the key change into it. Here, you want to thunder in on the tune, but the accompaniment does the tune. And you jump in on, I had a dream my life would dream my. The key to it's a double M. I had a dream my life would be. So the accompaniment goes. I had a dream my life would be. Now, I know some people are absolute Les Mis connoisseurs and have seen it lots of times. And I'm going to do the version which is usually done as the film version. So the next note is that one. I know if you're used to the stage version, you should be at that, it should be that note. So if you really know it that well, I'm doing the film version. I had a dream my life would be. And then you know, so different from this hell I'm living. So, I'm really flamboyant, living. So different from this hell I'm living. Let's just do that, go. So different from this hell I'm living. And you breathe really quickly. So different now, so different now, so different now. Don't try and sing so different, but so different, so different, so different, so different. And you just really trip them off the tongue. So different now from what it seemed. And you start singing really loud, and it gently tails off. So different now from what it seemed. So let's go from, so different from this hell, go. So different from this hell I'm living. So different now from what it seemed. Then a big breath. No life has killed the dream. So big dramatic pause. And then you need to get a really huge breath because you're going to go, I dream. Now you can hold it for as long as you can, but don't do dream, don't write the M, it's a dream. And the md is at the end of it. So, you know, hold it for as long as you can. Ideally, you want to do it for all 16 beats. Now life has killed the dream. If you do the I with your mouth open, it's a lot easier. Now life has killed the dream. I dreamed, not I dreamed, So, tongue gets a little rolled R on the roof of the mouth. I dream, etc, etc. So, as I say, if you want to go through it in great detail, there's a video I did earlier on in the year. But really, the key to it, you have to perform it. Can't do. I dreamed a dream in time gone. I dreamed. It's all in the eyes. It's all in the eyes. All in the communication. So, you know. Middle of the stage, spotlight time, showing off time, you know, prima donna time. So from beginning. I dreamed a dream in a time gone by, when hope was high and life worth living. It is a fabulous song. An absolutely fabulous song. Really does require lungs of steel, that one. Must have a quick swig of tea. I said this to you repeatedly last minute, but please do, where these singing sessions are longer than the ones that I did earlier on during lockdown, please do have a cup of tea, water, something like that. Coffee's not very good. Coffee's really, really not very good. And I really wouldn't suggest anything stronger, particularly if you're listening to this first thing in the morning, or in fact sort of any time before. Yes, you know, various ways of describing it, you know, sundowners, sun-uppers and so on. But, you know, cup of tea, some water, something like that. If you're still running the heating, and it's a bit chilly still, then, you know, it gets very, very dry air inside the house. So do have something just to stop everything from getting too dry and uncomfortable. So, final song. Yes, lots of requests for this. Great song, Irving Berlin favourite. So it's Putting on the Ritz. And those of you that sing with me regularly will know the first bit. The have you seen the well-to-do? So lots of that, shoulders or hips. Have you seen the well-to-do? I think I sometimes say, somewhat shows my age. If you remember the adverts for Hofmeister? Yes, Hofmeister Lager in the sort of early mid-1980s, and the slogan was "For great lager, follow the bear," and there was the yellow bear walking around like that with people following it. Have you seen the well-to-do? Up and down Park Avenue, on that famous thoroughfare, with their noses in the air. So everything's clicked. Don't join it together. Don't go, have you seen it? Have you seen the well-to-do? Not well-to-do, not well-to-do it. Separate the well. So let's do that first bit. Ready, 2, 3. Have you seen the well-to-do? Up and down Park Avenue, on that famous thoroughfare, with their noses in the air. And then here, hi-hats. Sing it out, it's a bit higher, a bit louder. Hi-hats and arrow collars. Collars, long L. Let's do that bit. Ready, hi-hats, 2, 3. Hi-hats and arrow collars. And it's one of these moments, there's one of those, you know, you can do whatever you need to do. You can do the click, the shoulder movement, sniff, you know, do a head movement, any combination, but don't sing on that first beat there. So it's hi-hats and arrow collars, white spats, white spats. So there's a white spats, you know, think of your little dance move. Hi-hats and arrow collars, white spats and lots of dollars. So really, let's do those two. Hi, 2, 3. Hi-hats and arrow collars, white spats and lots of dollars. And then careful of the next note, spending every dime. Lots of sliding. Spending every dime for a wonderful time. Time. And you just turn it round, turn the diphthong, the I, around fairly quickly. For a wonderful time. And up, really flicked hard. Time, because you've got to breathe. So there's 3 beats on it. Time. And you breathe quickly before flinging into the next bit. So spending 2, 3. Spending every time for a wonderful time. And then the really crucial bit is to get the next note. So you've done up, 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 up. It goes down to there. Etc. The temptation is to jump all the way down to there, and then you'll find it really doesn't work at all. So it's for a wonderful time. If, and then it's really under the voice, quite breathy. If you're blue and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits? Putting, yeah, not putting on the Ritz, but putting on the Ritz. So ready, if you're blue, ready, 1, 2, and if you're and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits? Putting on the Ritz. Then exactly the same tune, different types who wear a day-coat, pants with stripes and cutaway coat, perfect fits, etc. Putting on the Ritz. And then like the Paper Moon, there's a middle bit, exactly the same thing, middle bit, sing it out more, a lot smoother, a bit louder. Strolling up the avenue, so happy. So really smooth, and then do a happy. Strolling up the avenue, so happy. Then all dressed up just like an English chappie. And then breathe there, very snappy. Do a bit of your growly, very snappy. And it's back to come let's mix where Rockefellers walk, etc, etc, etc. So you know that bit really well. It's just that, for a wonderful time, if... And then remember the strolling up the avenue. So if before then you've been doing that with the sort of hips and shoulders, suddenly it's more circular. Strolling up the avenue, so happy. So lots and lots of contrast. Great, so from getting ready, have 1, 2, 3. Have you seen the well-to-do? And down Park Avenue, on that famous thoroughfare, with their noses in the air, high hats and narrow collars, white spats and lots of dollars, spending every dime for a wonderful time. If and you don't know where to go to, why don't you go where fashion sits? Putting on the Ritz. Different types of wear their deco pants with straps and cutaway perfect fits. Putting on the Ritz, ready, smoother and go. Strolling up the avenue, so happy. All dressed up just like an English chappie. Very snappy. Come, let's mix where Rockefellers walk with sticks or umbrellas in their mix. Putting on the Ritz. Ready, go. Strolling up the avenue, so happy. All dressed up just like an English chappie. Very snappy. Come, let's mix where Rockefellers walk with sticks or umbrellas in their mix. Putting on the Ritz. Well, I do hope you've enjoyed this week's singing session. As I said earlier on, please do send me suggestions for songs you'd like me to feature over the coming weeks. Otherwise, take care. Hope to see you soon.